by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Now you're following me? The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiu Matsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friend. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss. I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun... I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing... Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree posed...
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting... It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so...
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, this was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryo Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamiza. Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really... But it's so powerful. Don't forget, move well.
Why
Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on.
We'll give it a try. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
I still think we should change it. This part is a bit boring.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Stop! I have orders to search for a wanted criminal.
Yikes! Hide, quick!
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Free!
Oh no! Run!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign.
All kinds of mistakes.
Stop! I have orders to search for a wanted...
Yikes!
I can't believe I got assigned this task.
I wonder when I'll be able
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Where do you want?
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Oh no! Run! much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, we need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me.
Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to this.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those?
Pretty much how I... There are loads and we need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to... After I get the document, let's... Also, if...
Is this, What firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way! Quick, run!
Mustn't let anything happen to the statue.
Well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait for news from...
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was... I feel so dizzy. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have... correspondence with the It seems that Gujiae was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind this. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiae. I trust you will have a plan for the I will also gather some people to try and root out the
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiae. She is close to the Shogun, so...
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any—
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the lead. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryo Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
From the Tenryo Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye.
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all— this betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryo rebellion is successfully underway. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need. Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in—
Cut it out, Fox Lady! This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler!
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an but if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately. Good.
Master's order. Halt. Master's orders.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Rain outlines your fate.
Solidify!
Flash!
I must withdraw. Formation! Soldiers, quick! This is order. I must withdraw. I must withdraw. Soldiers, quick! Order guide you. Get them!
Quiver!
I must withdraw. I won't forget this. Teach me a lesson. Stabilize!
No, my sword!
Watch your step! Allow me to strike first! Gather! Don't hold back! I will have order!
Life goes on.
Watch your step!
Flash!
Show me what you've got! I dare you!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
to ashes!
to the Shogun!
You got! Get them! I must withdraw. I lost. Quake! Order guide you. Solidify! Battle formation! Get them!
Eyes on me!
Soldiers! I will have order. Train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my order?
Master,
Go on, ask him. Don't let him intimidate you.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatu.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters?
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to...
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui and...
He just came right...
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me for too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would... So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another pop... It appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But... you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all...
Betrayal? How can you... The Fatui may think they are using me. But the revert, when the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their... After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power is a...
But Master, what about... Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of... But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one... You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly... But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as... But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else...
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable and nothing... The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya? Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece...
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that! Alright then, let's...
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know. You can't get me out of your mind. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of... I'm just as...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their tiny little Almighty Shogun. Do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly loved a... The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifice. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't... Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work? I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal... You are aware that the loser must die.
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with... A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Yeah. Gather.
Into the frozen void.
Solidify.
Toothless rodent.
Solidify.
Into the frozen void.
This is order. Solidify.
Detestable.
Let me weave you a verse. No sword.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Power that ended Haishan.
Stabilize.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
I never...
Gather!
Orders given. Orders received.
Solidify! Solidify!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors! The pale flame smolders! Pale flame. Waste a frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Not even ashes will remain.
Gather!
Embrace the fear and reckoning.
Life goes on.
To ashes!
Solidify!
Who dares? Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Stabilize!
Body and mind.
Not every wound will heal.
Witness the power. Go.
Order guide you. Solidify.
No, my sword.
Faster? Okay, faster. Rise.
Solidify. Stabilize.
Go.
obeys order. Stabilize.
Not every wound will heal.
Gather.
So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up! Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels... unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So, we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite, well, not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction. Inferior.
Solidify!
Life goes on.
Gather!
I will
will
mold
have
you into
order.
the foundations of eternity. This ends now. Inferior.
Power that ended Haishan!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Inferior.
May my final stand.
Stabilize.
Evasion is futile.
No, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
Go. Sacred name. Fortune
Order guides you.
This ends now. Inferior.
Stabilize.
Strike dead.
Gather.
rise.
Nothing to
Evasion
fear.
is futile.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Change of plans. Rain out.
Inferior.
Stabilize.
Inferior. Strike dead.
This is order.
Instabilities will be removed.
Body and mind.
Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Stabilize.
No, my
All
soul!
will be severed.
Witness the power of Guwa!
This war
Orders given. Orders received.
Your verdict is decided.
Order guide you. Gather.
Your verdict is decided. Without yearning, all returns to silence. To ashes!
I will have order.
Brain cutter.
Wheel of life. Opening box of the death
A fleeting shadow.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
This wound, a fleeting shadow.
I will have order. Solidify.
Rise. Faster.
Power that ended Haishan! Witness the power of Guhua!
This
Your
is
verdict
order.
is decided. This wound, a fleeting shadow.
I will have order.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true. For all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.